What's going on, everybody? Happy March 1st release night. Thank you for giving me a couple minutes here. I was just handing off the baby to Isabel, but Sophia's good. She is getting ready to go to sleep, which is fantastic. I already see a bunch of great people here in the chat this evening. We've got a lot to talk about. I want to run through most, if not all, of the new releases that are going to be live starting off at midnight. We've got a brand new Insider's Reward for the Fortnite BrickHeadz 2-pack. We've got Smart Play sets going live at midnight, and I want to hear everybody's thoughts. What are you picking up? What are you not picking up? What are you saving, on your wish list, hoping for a deal at some point? We're going to talk about it all. So what's going on, Velvet? Great to see you. Let's get some people loaded up on the stream here. What's going on, MIDI Builds 1 Brick? Great to see you. Finally signed up through your Rakuten link. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, guys, huge news. Rakuten is boosted right now to 7.5%. And I'm really hoping that 7.5% either stays at 7.5 or maybe even goes higher after midnight. But nonetheless, I mean, we have a nice perfect storm situation right here. High Rakuten percentage, or, better than 2.5%, triple cash back. Plus, we've got a promo tonight with the Restaurants of the World Japan set. So we've got some pretty good opportunities here if you're making any purchases tonight. But as everybody's coming in, I'm going to be pulling you guys up on the screen here, saying hello to everybody. But first, have to issue a giant thank you to the entire Slapshot Bricks family, because the channel has officially reached 9,000 subscribers. Now, 9,000 may not seem like a lot, because it's not in the grand scheme of things. There's hundreds, if not 1,000 other Lego channels out there who have way more subscribers than us. But we just went from 8,000 to 9,000 in less than 10 days. So thank you guys so much for all the growth. Thank you for all the support. If you guys saw our, our 2026 goals and expectations video that I released back in January, we were hoping to get to 10,000. That is the goal here in 2026. I don't want to jinx it, because, I could drop a couple more videos and people might hate my face and not want to watch us anymore. But I think it's looking pretty good. I think we're on pace for hopefully hitting that 10,000 subscriber mark here in 2026. But thank you guys so much. That literally just happened a few hours ago. Thank you so much, Mr. Fluffy. Appreciate you so much. Stick taps to you. I love that. Stick taps to everybody in the chat this evening. You guys are amazing. We are the channel, the community. Everybody is, just been phenomenal, and we are growing. But let me get the Lego website up here, and let's welcome on in everybody in the stream tonight. Here we go. Yeah, we got some Pokemon stuff to talk about as well, because the Pokemon drop did not go how I think a lot of people, including myself, thought it was going to go. Really interesting there. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Appreciate you. Just Lego Builder says, tonight I just bought the $650 new Pokemon set, and they had a lot of the gym badges still available. Yeah, that seems to have been the consensus, surprisingly. So I thought, and that's why I put out my video just kind of warning everybody to not panic in case they weren't able to get the Kanto region badge collection GWP. I thought the $650 set was going to go on back order, and I believe as of this live stream, I think it's still available here. How do I can just click here, shop, make sure I get my activated Rakuten going here. 7.5% cash back tonight. That is phenomenal. Let's take a look here at the Pokemon sets. Okay, so the $650 set is on back order. The other two are available as expected. We'll ship in 60 days. Oh, all right. So Pokemon fans did, in fact, show up. Okay, interesting. What's going on, Josh? I know there's a lot more people I need to say hello to. Josh says, thanks for the help last night, Slapshot, redeeming the Pokemon code. It was crazy in here, but you helped me, so thank you so much. Of course, Josh, that is one of the big reasons why I wanted to start our channel. We started last year in 2025, and there's a lot of great people who have helped me along the way in my Lego journey. So any help that I can give back to you guys, I'm all for it. Oh, I got some tips here from the CEO. Oh, I got to do that. That's a good tip right there. Let me get that going. All right. New save. I just got to change one thing really quick. Oh, here we go. All right, awesome. Got that going. Boom. All right, let me get to the chat here because I'm very behind. Anna is in the building. Thoughts on the Lego Peanuts, Snoopy, and Woodstock with Doghouse? Super cute set. I saw some people said they already pre-ordered it already. In case you guys don't know what set I'm talking about, it is this one. This is a June 1st release, and we like it. I don't know if we're going to pick it up. I got to talk to Joanna. She is the Peanuts fan in the family. But the first thing that I thought of when I saw this set was how cool would it be if someone does an alternate build with turning this into the Red Baron, where Snoopy pretends he is the Red Baron and flying around on his doghouse. I thought that'd be really cool. Bricktastic Ideas is in the house. You're only 1,000 subscriber away from 10K. I know. How insane is that? So thank you guys so much. I was just telling the chat in the beginning of the stream here a couple minutes ago, I'm just blown away by all the support. And we just went from 8,000 to 9,000 in the last 12 days. Excuse me, which is absolutely unbelievable. So thank you guys so much. We're going to keep it going. We're just getting started. We're on the tip of the iceberg with our Lego journey, especially here with the studio. I got an epic video coming out tomorrow. If you guys want a little sneak peek of tomorrow's video, got this little guy right here, as well as several other friends that I can't wait to show off to you guys. I think Pokemon made a lot of stop to the scalpers, which is good. I don't want to see scalpers infiltrate the Lego space. I want just, sets to be available once they retire. If they appreciate here and there, that's completely fine. Like, people thrive on seeing collectibles appreciate at a natural and reasonable pace. If you have people coming into the space and hoarding up stock and then twisting people's arms, kind of like the situation we're seeing with the Gingerbread AT-AT, we're still seeing it with the Stranger Things Creel House, that causes people to leave the hobby, and then they get frustrated with the community, and that's just not what I want to see. What's going on, Mr. Louis Vuitton? Great to see you. Few of the Pokemon sets available, even the pricey one. Yeah, it is pricey for sure. Can't wait for March 1st. That is in 42 minutes. I have been waiting 4 years for something like this, and it's only 3 months out. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, Diclusions Games. What's going on, Hot Wheels Shenanigan? If you guys are new to the stream, welcome on in. Drop a line in the chat. I would like to say hello to as many people as possible so I can, see your name, hopefully recognize it if you've been somebody who's been a frequent flyer here on the channel. So excited that you guys are here. What sets are you picking up tonight? That is a good question. I am still trying to figure that out, to be honest. I'm really excited because after tonight's live stream, I'm going to go right to bed, and then we are going to a Lego store tomorrow for release day. We're actually bringing Sophia, so it's going to be Sophia's first Lego store outing ever, which is very exciting. And I'm going to be trying to put together a nice video for you guys to release on Monday so you can see what I pick up in person. I definitely need the upscaled Blue Astronaut. That's a must. I'm trying to pick that up in store tomorrow. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to get tonight, because I'm definitely buying at least $180 worth of stuff today because of the GWP, and we've got triple cash back through Rakuten. So it is a perfect situation, in my opinion, to buy. I am somebody who is a huge proponent of waiting for sales, not buying stuff until there's a deal. But with a good GWP, like we have with the Restaurants of the World Japan and triple cash back, I'm okay with buying a few sets at full retail for those two reasons. So, excuse me. Do you think any of these midnight releases sell out tonight? I don't think so. No, I can't see. I mean, none of the smart play. No, I don't see a lot of hype for like one specific set. I see a lot of people excited for multiple sets across the board. But no, I don't see anything selling out tonight, which is completely okay. John Snoopy was the World War I flying ace fighting against the Red Baron. Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah. He was the ace going up against the Red Baron. That's what I meant. The flying ace. Thank you, Velvet. Haven't seen Snoopy or anything in a long time. How's everyone feeling about the Fortnite BrickHeadz Insider Reward? Sky looks cool, but not feeling Beef Boss. Yeah, I want to talk about that. So let me pull up that page really quick so we can discuss it, because initially when it was first announced a few days ago, I thought it was just a regular BrickHeadz that you would buy for, unfortunately now, $24.99. But now, the BrickHeadz increased in price, but now it's an insider's reward. So yeah, I am curious to see what does everybody think of that. Let me pull up that screen here. Oh man, we got some gifted Slapshot Bricks memberships. Also, there was a couple people who signed up from the replay of the other night from the Pokemon stream. So welcome to everybody who is a new member of the channel. You guys are amazing. Really appreciate all the support. We're working really hard, and the channel's growing, and we got lots of big things in the works. Now that we have surpassed 9,000 subscribers, we can start to begin the early stages of our 10,000 subscriber party live stream. And I definitely want to do something special for when we hopefully hit that momentous milestone. I want to do a couple giveaways, do a big live stream, maybe have some special guests and such. So definitely looking forward to 10K, but I am just over the moon excited that we hit 9K today. The DX Lloyd minifigure situation isn't great. Oh, what's the situation with that, Bricktastic? You'll have to fill me in on that. Travis, thank you so much for gifting a channel membership. Really appreciate you doing that. You did that the other night as well, and it's just super nice of you to look out for other people in the community like that. I'm surprised Funko hasn't done that in form of a Snoopy in World War I form in his doghouse. Yeah, that definitely a missed opportunity. Oh, Bricktastic got the gifted membership there. That's fantastic. Look at that. Bricktastic getting the membership. Welcome to the team, Bricktastic, courtesy of Travis. Down Under's in the building. What's going on, Steven? Great to see you. Hope all is well. Oh, just catching up, making sure I didn't miss any text from Joanna. Perfect. And the Fortnite reward set. Yeah, so I got it pulled up right here. This is the Fortnite BrickHeadz Beef Boss and Sky figures. Now, I don't know what it is. I don't know why Lego likes to torment with you guys as Fortnite fans, because we got the, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure the Bright Bomber BrickHeadz was a GWP. And then didn't we get like the Peely Bone and something else that was a GWP 2-pack? So what's up with the Fortnite theme, specifically with BrickHeadz, getting put behind like extra hoops that you have to jump through? It's kind of strange. I visited the Lego store in Jacksonville, Florida. They had all the Pokemon sets. I saw the Restaurant of the World GWP, and it looks beautiful. Yeah, it does look awesome. We've got one on the way. Would love to pick up another one tonight and hopefully another one in store tomorrow. Would have been cool for Lego to do the same, but hey, Peanuts set I'm down for. Yeah, I'm down for anything Peanuts. Can't wait to see how the Smart Play sets do. You know, so hear me out. I have a weird feeling. Now, I know everybody's got an opinion. Some people like the Smart Play. Some people don't like the Smart Play. I think the Smart Play sets are going to sell higher than expected out of the gate. And I think it's just because a lot of people are curious about them. There are no ambassador reviews of the sets. So, you know, not a lot of people have been able to see exactly what they look like in hand. And I think a lot of people are just going to be curious as to how they are. So I think there is a lot of people who are going to be picking them up. Now, are people going to be buying them continuously after the first 30 days? That I don't think so. I think there will be a 30-day bump of excitement, and then we will see these significantly discounted throughout the rest of its shelf life just because of all the issues, unfortunately, that these sets have. But I applaud Lego for trying something new, trying to be innovative. It's not sets that we're interested in, but if you are interested in any of the Smart Play sets, try it out, you know, open it, build it, play with it, test out all the features for yourself. Like, don't let anybody change your mind one way or another. Like, at the end of the day, we are all doing what is best for our personal collection. If you're excited for the Smart Play sets, then be excited for it. You know, if they're not for you, that's completely okay too. And that's the beauty of Lego. I kind of wish they didn't pick Star Wars as the first theme or as like the guinea pig theme for Smart Play, as many people have said. But then again, they had to start somewhere. And it does kind of make sense from a financial perspective that they chose their most successful theme, the theme where they sell the most sets every single year, as they have been for the last 10, 15 years, however long it's been, that they did pick Star Wars. So I get why they did it. I just think that I don't think the theme of Smart Play will last in the long run without major changes to how these sets are currently. I think if Wave 2 and Wave 3, if we see significant improvements, then we could see significant more interest and sales based on these sets. But I hope they improve. That's all. I hope Wave 2 is better than Wave 1, and then we could take it from there. Scooby's excited for the new CMF series. Definitely going to get the Tuba player. Yeah, I think it's a great looking series. It's different from a lot of the CMF series that we've got over the last few years. If you're looking at some of the previous CMF series we had Spider-Verse. We just had Series 28 with the costume animals, the F1 series, Series 27, where they're all kind of random. So I like getting one random series a year. If the other two series are themed around either a specific Lego theme or a Lego attribute like costumes, I'm fine with that. But I think this is good. It's going to be a fun series to collect for sure. 999 subscribers away from 10,000 now. Thank you, Muzzy. I appreciate that. Any reason to buy sets tonight or just wait? Normally, I would tell everybody to just wait because all of the sets tonight that are releasing will be going on sale anywhere from 5% off to 50% off at some point in their shelf life. However, I would recommend that if you are interested in getting anything tonight, that you take a look at the GWP, see if the Restaurants of the World, where is it? How come they don't have it in the, sometimes they have it up top, but if you're interested in getting the GWP, the threshold is $180. So there is that as something to contemplate if you were thinking about spending some money this evening. The second reason that I would encourage you guys to consider picking anything up that you have on your wish list is the fact that Rakuten is triple cash back right now. So instead of 2.5% cash back, we're at 7.5% cash back, which is awesome. I did pin my link to sign up to Rakuten. If you sign up, you'll get the $50 sign up bonus. So, I mean, right there, triple cash back, you're talking $7.50 back for every $100 that you spend. Plus, if you get the $50 bonus, I mean, you could spend $100 and get $57.50 back. And if you spend that $180, you'll get the GWP as well. So those are two incentives. But by all means, if you don't want to buy anything tonight, you don't have to. You know, you can wait for sales. We cover sales, deals, discounts, promotions here on the channel. I haven't seen anything significant. That's why I haven't had any sales videos out recently. I've seen a little bit here and there, but not enough to make a whole video. You normally don't see significant sales until after May 4th. Once the middle of May comes around, then you'll start to see retailers start to discount their sets. What's going on, Psycho Aussie 21? Good day from Australia. Bro, the Pokemon Center on Insiders was not available in Australia. That's terrible. Oh, man, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is terrible, especially to all our great Australian friends down under. That they need to step up their Australian Lego game. Michael Riley's in the house. I pre-ordered the Zelda set. It's fantastic, and I really want Lego to make more Zelda sets, so gotta support it. Yeah, there is one Zelda set dropping this evening, and I'm excited for the Zelda fans because this is a cheaper set. The Great Deku Tree was $300, so it's nice to see. I mean, this is still expensive. I consider, by the way, any set over $100 we consider expensive. This is $130, so better than $300. This is the Ocarina of Time, the final battle. Has some phenomenal minifigs. And yeah, let me know in the chat if you are going after this one this evening. I do what I can for the Slapshot fam. You do a lot, Travis. We appreciate you. I'd wait unless you want the GWP PlayStation. What do you mean by that, Scooby? Bricktastic, what is wrong with the Lloyd finger? Yeah, I would love to hear what is wrong with the Lloyd minifigure. What set is Sophia getting? Sophia might be getting an upscaled blue astronaut, you know? Let's see, who else? The DX Lloyd is a rare minifigure that recently would cost $300 on sites like eBay and Bricklink, but now scalpers have bought multiples of them, and now they're listed for over $1,000. Oh, I saw that. I just didn't know. It's the green minifigure, right? The green. You know what's crazy? I have that. I have that minifigure somewhere, and because it came in the cube, right? I have that cube somewhere. Man, I'll gladly give that away. I have no interest in. Like, I have the tiniest interest in collecting Ninjago, but I collect Ninjago for parts, and I use the minifigs as, you know, like more parts for like custom castle sets. So when I find my DX Lloyd, I'll give it away. Maybe we'll throw it in our 10K celebration. Only M&R, as from what I know, has reviewed these Star Wars Smart Brick sets and has formed his opinions of them. Yeah, I think he did a phenomenal job. I watched most of his reviews. I think he was very fair and just, and the ratings that he gave all of the sets. So yeah, shout out to him for getting those sets early. Parents will buy them not knowing they need other sets to get the smart brick. Not really interested. Yeah, I think that's going to be a huge problem. A lot of people are going to learn the hard way that these sets have flaws. So yeah, I agree with that for sure. M&R did all the reviews on the Smart Play sets, so he must have discouraged the LAN members from making any reviews on the sets because they wouldn't have gotten as many views probably. No, I don't think that's the case because the ambassadors, they get their sets regardless of whoever else gets them early. So from what I understand, talking to some other LAN members, the sets were not even sent out to them. So there's some sort of delay or something happened, but it wouldn't have been because of Ryan's reviews because he's gotten sets early multiple times over the last few years. Got to be near the Lego store in downtown Disney tomorrow. Got to check out the Aftermath later in the evening. There you go. I feel like they shortchanged the set on account of the smart brick at that price point. Yeah, the price points are very high, unfortunately. I would have loved to see just good Star Wars playscale sets that integrated the smart brick instead of seeing Star Wars sets that were completely modified and molded around the smart brick, if that makes sense. Like, it would have been cool to just see Star Wars sets that just look like regular Star Wars sets. And then like the smart bricks were like embedded in it instead of just being like the set having to make so many, compensations and just cutting corners to, have the bricks work with them. Star Wars does have the most sound effects they could do as well. Yeah, they do have a lot of sound effects for sure. Should I wait to pick up the astronaut, or do you think it will sell out? I don't think it will sell out. The upscale blue astronaut, even though there's a lot of hype for this specific set, I don't think it'll sell out. It might go on back order briefly, but I don't think it'll sell out. Like, it's going to be very popular, but are we looking at another gingerbread AT-AT situation? I don't think so. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's the same price point as a gingerbread AT-AT, but we'll see. If possible, I may try and find the Batmobiles at Target or Barnes & Noble. Those were the only ones I had interest in before deciding to pass on tonight. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I've been seeing the 20-year Lego Batman sets popping up at several places around the country early. Not in a hurry and no interesting GWPs. We'll wait until double VIP points. Yeah, that's smart. I'm sure we're going to have a double Insiders Points event again very soon. Hope Lego continues its food truck line. I would love a taco or dumplings truck. Yeah, that'd be cool for sure. Sadly, the new art set I want doesn't go on sale until the 4th. Oh, no, Michelle, it does. It does go up tonight. You're talking about the Lily Pond or whatever it was called. So whenever you guys see this, where is it? Where's the new art set? Let me type in pond. So let me explain this because I've been seeing some people get flustered by seeing this. Here we go. The bridge over a pond of water lilies. So this says coming soon as of March 4th, 2026. As long as you're an insider, which you definitely should be, it should be available tonight. This is just for the general public. But yeah, it says it right here. Lego Insiders Early Access March 1st to March 3rd. Yeah, so Michelle, as long as you're an insider, which is free to join, you can buy this set tonight. And if you buy it, you'll get the GWP and your Insiders Points like normal. And yeah, so 100% Michelle. What's going on, Rob? Great to see you. G-Fed Jake just picked up the Great Deku Tree. Very nice. I applaud that set for being able to transform. It's kind of like a 2-in-1, which is awesome. What's up, Dave? Good evening, John. You started early using my free milestone chat here. Hope Joanna and Sophia are well. We actually started a few minutes late. I was putting Sophia to sleep, actually. And yeah, Sophia and Joanna are doing fantastic. Thank you so much for jumping on in tonight. Let me see. Who else we got? Deanna's in the house. Yeah, if I haven't said hello to you, please drop another line in the chat because I love interacting with you guys. Let me see. Michael says, I went to the Lego store today and was surprised they still had several Kanto badge GWPs left, so I snagged the starters, the badges, and the restaurant GWP all in one. Crazy they still had it. So, yeah, it's definitely a wild situation. I was expecting all the stores to be sold out of the Kanto badge GWP. I also do agree with some people. I saw a lot of people saying they canceled their pre-orders in time before their Pokemon sets shipped. So that way they could get the Kanto region badge GWP as well as the Restaurants of the World GWP. That's another thing you got to keep in mind. When you pre-order, you are not eligible for the GWPs that may later show up when your pre-ordered set releases. So I am very against pre-ordering sets because I don't find there to be enough incentive, honestly, to pre-order. I just don't think it's necessary. You're talking about possibly getting the set like a few days before most people. Like if you just buy it when it's available, you're eligible for double points via, for GWPs, triple cash back from Rakuten. Like I think it doesn't make a lot of sense to pre-order, but that's just me. Like we don't pre-order sets. If you do see a set you want to pre-order just to guarantee that you get it, by all means. A lot of people pre-ordered the Back to the Future Speed Champions DeLorean back in November, December, leading up to January, and all those people who pre-ordered it got the set, and everybody else kind of had to wait until it came back. So it's just you got to do what's best for you. I just don't see enough incentive to pre-order. That's all. If the smart brick succeeds, this might be the way LEGO will do LEGO Mario minifigs to be playset while having the tech aspect with the smart brick. That would be cool. I would be bummed if that's how we ended up getting LEGO Mario minifigures. I kind of hope we just get regular Mario minifigures, but I heard a lot of things are changing with the Nintendo license, so the door could be open for LEGO to just make straight regular minifigures very soon, which would be great. What's going on, Ratbag Bricks? Great to see you. 4399C, what's going on? Want to get the new Ninjago mech dropping tonight. Contemplating ordering at midnight or hitting up my LEGO store tomorrow. Any advice? Well, I think this depends on, how busy is your LEGO store? How many times have you gone? Like, we're going to a LEGO store here in Pennsylvania tomorrow for the very first time. So we're literally walking into it blind. I know nothing about the store. I don't know if it's crowded. I don't know if it's, a store that gets regularly hit up on release day. So we're flying blind. And if you know your store better, like if you know like every release day it's packed, there's always a lot of people, then I would just buy it online. Now, with this Ninjago mech, here, let me pull it up actually. What's the set number? Anybody know off the top of their head? I know it's the 15th anniversary Ninjago mech here. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but because it is that 15th anniversary, there might be more people going after it tomorrow in the stores. So maybe it's best just to, just to grab it online. Oh, it's the NYC LEGO store. Probably pretty busy. Yeah, I would just grab it online. I would not go to the New York City store, like, because I just don't want to see you get your dreams, dashed there. All right, let me scroll back up and see if I can get these other comments recognized. Found your channel through your massive unboxing series. Boy, you have a collection. We do. We are very lucky to have the collection that we have. Several, lots of years of hard work and dedication to hunting a lot of the sets that we have in our collection. And now we are very fortunate to have the space that we have. And I actually did some cleaning today. It probably doesn't look very different, but this is our LEGO space that we are working with. I did a lot of work today on the shelves behind me with organizing a lot of loose parts. So very happy with where we are with our loose parts inventory, and I'm going to continue to improve it as best I can. But I really appreciate you, Ratbag Bricks. Thank you so much for finding the channel, and hopefully you enjoy more of our videos. I'm skipping this month's new set drops, but might go to my closest bricks and minifigs to fill the void. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that, especially with bricks and minifigs. They carry retired sets, harder to find minifigs and such. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. Only pre-order we do is on BrickLink. There you go. That's very wise. Absolutely. I really want to buy the astronaut minifigure. I don't think you're alone on that. I think a lot of people are going to be doing that this evening. Hi, John. We are wanting the Model T, but we'll wait for a bigger order on Mario Day, I think. What's going on, Pipsqueak? Yeah, the Model T is one of those that I feel like, what this set screams? Like, I'm excited for the Model T. It's not high on my pickup list for a while just because there's so many other sets that I want to get before this. But this is a set that I kind of feel like is going to be on like quadruple insiders points at some point. A lot of the icons, large scale vehicles have that happen to them. If you guys remember, the Land Rover Defender was 4 times insiders points for Insiders Weekend last year. We also have seen the shuttle carrier and aircraft go on at least double insiders points, if not triple or even quadruple. So I don't know. I think this set is going to. Am I allowed to say this? I think this set's going to struggle. I don't think this set is going to. It's going to sell decent for what it is. I just don't think it's going to sell as many copies as some other things in the Icons lineup. So I foresee Lego having to incentivize people to buy this, and I will gladly buy this at like 100, or if I can get double or triple insiders points with the $130 retail, like I'm fine with that. But I just feel like this is a perfect set to wait on, because there's going to be some hype for it tonight, but this is like the perfect set that gets forgotten about like 10 minutes after it gets released. What's dropping tonight? The Smart Bricks only sets or other sets? So Dave, I actually did a full video a couple days ago. There's 47 sets dropping tonight. So if you want to go check out that video, you still have 18 minutes before the drop. You can also fast forward. In all my release day preview videos, I include chapters, and I do it alphabetically by theme, just to try to mirror the Lego website as much as possible. So literally from art all the way to Zelda, and you can see all the chapters in the description. That's just how my brain works, and I think having it mirror the way the Lego website is set up just makes the most sense. So my store is really busy on release day. All right. What's your opinion on the new CMF series, the animal mascot minifigs? I think they're great. I still have to open. I've got a couple 6-packs over here that I still need to open. I think they're phenomenal minifigures. I'm really hoping that I have all 12. If not, I'm going to have to figure out the ones I need over the next few days. I saw a video of a Dragon Ball Lego set coming. Looking forward to that. If so, yeah, it looks like Lego is trying to gobble up every single IP that they can get their hands on, which I think is good and bad. It's good because they're bringing in new eyes to the Lego space, new people, which is always good. Always want to see a company try things out, expand. I just am cautiously optimistic. I just hope that they don't forget about their classic nostalgic Lego themes in the process of trying to gobble up all these IPs. So space, Western, trains, castle. Like, I just don't forget about those hardcore old school Lego themes that a lot of people love. Now, obviously, like something like space, you've got Star Wars, now Star Trek, trains. We've seen trains in the Icons line, Harry Potter line, City line. So like some of these classic themes are embedded in other themes, but I just don't want to see those old school Lego themes completely fall by the wayside. Going to a Lego store launch day one of the weekend. Make sure to go early. Yeah, we're going pretty early tomorrow. What's going on, Semper Buffo? Great to see you. Community comment. Don't forget your likes. Yes, absolutely. If you guys are watching the stream right here, and if you are able to, smash that like button for us because it greatly helps out the channel. John, you got to start opening more of your boxes. We missed the series. I know. I got to get back to it. I've had a lot of content on my plate. Joanna and I we're very serious. We figured it out a couple days ago. We realized that with everything we want to accomplish and all the projects and all the goals we have, we're going to need to hire somebody. We definitely need to hire somebody to help me behind the scenes because with the baby, I also can't remember if I shared this with the channel or not, but Joanna and I are going through a really tough situation right now with our home. We had our big roof issue, unfortunately, with a snowstorm that we got 4 weeks ago. We had an ice dam build up on our roof, and water came in and destroyed our kitchen. So we're still working with insurance. The kitchen is destroyed. We lost our microwave and stove. So we're still juggling things with that. So that's put some more stress and pressure on our life. But yeah, I mean, just having a newborn is a full-time job on its own. So with everything that we're doing, we definitely need some help. This is a huge studio. I've been doing my best. Joanna's been helping out when she can. Joanna's been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, which is fantastic. But I want to get her on camera more because she has so much Lego knowledge of her own. She has so many beautiful sets in her collection. I mean, the whole collection's ours, but she's got so many beautiful sets that I would love to see her build and finally take out of storage and get on display. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us, which we're very grateful for, but we definitely got to hire somebody. I've also been cleaning up my Lego area, got a new sorting container, and got to prepare for my stream this Arbo. Oh, nice. The Hughes brothers just crashed SNL. Go Rangers. Oh, that's awesome. That's phenomenal. Jack and Quinn tearing it up. Let me see. As a small Lego creator just getting started, I've got nothing but respect for the grind on this channel. Brick by brick is the only way to build it. Well, Uni build bricks. I'm actually going to write your channel down, or I'm going to take a picture of your username because I want to go check out your channel. One of the things that Joanna and I want to continue to do, I hope that you guys have noticed me do it a little bit here, is I'm trying to build relationships and make friends with as many creators as possible, because one of the things that I want our channel to be is just a beacon of hope for smaller channels. Not to say that bigger channels don't do a good job of looking out for other people, but I think that there needs to be a little bit more camaraderie here in the Lego space, especially amongst creators. And there's so many people out there doing great things. They just don't get the exposure that, you know, could potentially lift them up a couple notches. So anything I can do to help out other creators, like, I'm here for it. I think more collaboration only inspires us and gives us opportunities to make better content for you guys as the viewers. So anytime I come across another fellow Lego creator, I'm always excited to check out their channel, which I will be doing in the next few days, Uni. So I really appreciate the kind words. Evelyn says, I want the Model T set in the future. Yeah, it's a beautiful one for sure. I also wondered how popular the Model T would be. I for sure was not worried of it selling out. I am all for saving money. Yeah, it is. It's not going to sell out. It's going to be available for a while. Only getting a few sets tonight, MM. Nothing wrong with that. Definitely on your list. Very nice. Have I ever tried stop motion? It is a really fun hobby for some people. Requires a lot of patience, though. No, I am not. I couldn't do. It's not the patience thing. It's just I couldn't do stop motion. It doesn't really flow with my style. I don't really do the stop motion. I like doing like the frame by frame storytelling, if you guys have seen that, and some of like my castle videos and such. So I like my style because it works for me. But if you enjoy doing stop motion, I also realized early on, we tried one video last year with a speed build. We are also just not built to do speed build videos. They take way too long to edit. And I did one video here on the channel with the custom Star Wars helmets that I did with the Galactic Marine, Commander Bly, and Commander Bakara. And that video didn't do very well in terms of views. It wasn't very well received, and it took me like 3 days to edit. So yeah, speed builds are not my jam either. The Ford Model T set looks cool. As someone who has fun learning about history, this looks like the actual vehicle from the 30s and 40s. Yeah. Absolutely. They did a really good job translating this vehicle to, to Lego form, which is fantastic. Let me just pull up the slide with the GWP because I see some people still asking if the GWP is available. Yeah, this is still available. This is going to be a $180 threshold, and it will be available until the 8th. I don't see this one lasting until the 8th, but it's available tonight. So if you spend $180 or more, you'll get this as your free gift. Do you think we will see another Star Trek set this year? So I think we'll see another Star Trek set. I don't think we'll see one again this year. If I had to guess, next year in 2027, for two reasons. The USS Enterprise has got to be like the flagship set of the Star Trek Icons theme, and they want people to buy that. So I wouldn't put out another one. Like if I was Lego, I wouldn't put out another Star Trek set unless it was a cheaper set. But I would not put out another large scale set until 2027. So if we do see another one this year, I would say it's a small scale set, but my guess is next year. I've heard no rumor of an upcoming Star Trek set. Will the Rakuten reward be 7.5 or variable up to 7.5? It is 7.5 as long as you buy at least one non-exclusive item in your cart. So that means for every $100 you spend, you'll get $7.50 back. I am using Rakuten for the first time. Can you explain how to properly use? Yeah, sure. So if you are using Rakuten for the first time, what you can do is sign up, download it, and install it as a browser extension. If that right there is all like way too confusing, then what you can do, and what I recommend doing, here, I'm going to pull it up right now. The easiest way to do it for the first time is just open up a new browser tab, type in Rakuten, go to Rakuten.com, and then just type in Lego. And there you can see Lego is a proud partner with Rakuten. you get your 7.5% cash back right now. And then it just opened up a new tab. Which here, I'll open up the new tab so you guys can see. And it takes you right to Lego's website. And now your Rakuten is activated automatically. So you can do it one of two ways. Install it as the browser extension, which I recommend doing, because then if you shop on other websites, Rakuten will pop up and let you know if there is any Rakuten cashback available for that retailer, or if there's any bonus coupons. Or you can just go right to Rakuten's website and type in Lego, or type in any other retailer that's a partner with Rakuten, and activate your cashback that way. Is the insurance going after the contractors, as they only just did the work on the roof and the ice dam shouldn't have happened? So we have two separate structures. So the men last year who worked on the studio, they replaced the roof here in the studio. The roof on our house, we did not replace, because when we moved into our house, the home inspector gave us a 5-year, like, I don't want to say shelf life, but they gave us 5 years left of life on our roof. So we thought it was good. We actually had a roofer come out a couple of days ago and said that our roof is looking like it's going to need to be replaced. So now we're working with insurance to see if they can help us out there. Arbo is slang for afternoon, by the way. If you didn't know, I'm from Australia. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you. Appreciate you explaining that to me. Yeah, if I sound like I don't know something, or like just let me know. Like, I'm not above criticism. I don't know everything, and there's a lot of different terms and acronyms. So, man, we got 7 minutes till the drop. Who's excited? Found the Lego Toy Story pizza truck and box. Kind of don't want to take it out of the box. Never thought I'd find it. I would build it, man. That's an awesome set. Take it out of the box. Build it. The only sets that I personally will not open, because I have a hard time opening them, is I have some of the Comic-Con sets that are individually numbered. Probably won't open those just because I think they look cool in box. But other than that, everything should get ripped open and built. You sound like a really solid guy. I appreciate your support for smaller channels. Yeah, absolutely. We got to stick together. Like, part of YouTube, social media, creating content is we want to make the best videos or best shorts or best reels or best pieces of content as possible, right? And if you get perspectives from other creators, there may be something that other creators are doing that you could incorporate into your videos or your content, and then it gets better, and vice versa. Like, you could give some tips to other people that improves their content, and they get better. And it's just like, you know, people remember people that help them. People also remember people that diss them or are, you know, mean to them, or however you want to call it. But I remember, like, throughout my content creator journey, I remember, just especially even in like the last year, like, I remember everybody who has messaged me back or has helped me along the way, and I want to help as many other people as possible. Wonder if this will make for good sleep time listening. What's up, Hiker? Great to see you. I found your second channel. I can't believe it has over 30,000 subscribers, and that you post consistently across 2 different channels, and that you're monetized on both channels. Yeah, we do have our Funko channel, Slapshot Pops, that we've been doing since 2020. So I'm very grateful for my time as a Funko creator, because it gave me a lot of tools that I've now been able to incorporate into our Lego channel. Just getting experience with editing software, cameras, lighting, figuring out thumbnails, that kind of stuff. So it takes a while to learn and master. So I think that's part of, like, having that experience has allowed us to grow much quicker here on Slapshot Bricks. So yeah, if you guys want to go check out that channel, I will say it is extremely challenging posting on both channels. It is tough. I love that you promote other channels. It speaks to your love of Lego and character. Yeah, absolutely. Really quick, I'll give you my 30-second spiel. There was a creator in the Lego space that I absolutely loved. I followed them religiously, and I was so disappointed in them when I saw that one of their rules was that they did not allow any other Lego creators or any other YouTube creators, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, whatever. They didn't allow anybody to self-promote. And I just thought that was extremely disrespectful. Like, you do not own YouTube. You don't own TikTok. Like, it's just like, there's you turn on your TV and there's like hundreds of channels. Like, let people decide who they want to watch, but don't close out other creators. Like, don't cut them off. And then, you know, because you're basically saying, like, no, everybody should watch me and only me. And it's like, no, everyone shouldn't watch you, especially in the Lego space when there's so many great creators. If somebody watches M&R and then they go over to watch Solid Bricks and then they watch like 5 other people and then they happen to stumble upon our channel, like, that's just how it works, because people love Lego. And if they continue to watch Lego content, Like, you should encourage people just to watch more Lego content and let them decide who they want to watch. But I don't subscribe to the whole mindset of putting down other creators for your own perceived self gain. So thank you, Velvet. Yeah, you have been following us since the beginning. All right, I'm keeping going here. We've got a couple minutes here until the drop. No. All right. Elf says, 30 years after my last Lego set, I picked up one Black Friday and I'm hooked again, but I'm learning everything about how Lego works. Any cadence to the discount insiders weekend / points multipliers? So, Elf, I actually put out a video a couple weeks ago. I think it was at the end of January, where I did like a kind of Lego overview for beginners. I went through a lot of common acronyms. I explained like sales periods throughout the year. So highly recommend you go check that out because I think it could be beneficial to someone like you who's just getting back into the hobby. Any information that I have from my Lego collecting journey or any knowledge that I can pass on to you guys, I'm all about that. That is something that I love doing. I just want to let you know you would look fine in just Puma. I thought so, Josh, right? Absolutely. What's going on, Tim? Any idea when the next double points will be eyeing the Death Star? So I think our next double points will be in April. We should have a double points in March for Mario Day, but that'll probably be for Mario only sets. So I think our next generic all double points on all sets will be in April, and then expect double points again in May, but just on Star Wars sets for May the 4th. So that's my prediction based on years past. Looking forward to the World Cup trophy and ball. Any word about a minifigure series? Not specifically for FIFA, even though there was a Ronaldo minifigure that leaked as well as a Messi one. But I'm not sure if those were like official or if they were like fancy customs that created a fake rumor. I heard someone else in here near Disney Springs. I am also in the same area. Don't believe I will go because I am not that brave. Let us know how release day went. Yeah, there you go. I've actually had some significant growth recently, and I'm hoping to hit 3K before 2027. That's amazing, Rat Bad Bricks. I'm going to actually take a screenshot of your channel name as well so I can go check out your videos and such. That's amazing. Always see the channel name dropped on the Brick Clicker. Very nice. Yeah, I am a channel member of Brick Clicker. I love his videos. He does an amazing job with all the news, and I definitely felt like I think I signed up for his channel memberships like a year ago. I was like, I want to support this person because they do a lot of great work. I do not know Portal Master Studios. I'm not familiar with them. Lego content creators who work hard as other Lego collectors do. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100% Rat Bag. All right, let's do it. It is the midnight hour. I'm curious to see. If you guys pick anything up, definitely let me know in the chat. I got to figure out. I do want to make a small purchase tonight. See if we can get this GWP. But honestly, I'm kind of stumped. Let's see. It looks like the 7.5% cash back is sticking around. So that's good. I like the triple cash back. That's fantastic. Oh, have a good night, Travis. Appreciate you coming out, my friend. Did anyone pick up any of the Lunar New Year gift with purchase this past month? My Lego citizens are still watching the lion dance in the parade I made in my city. Oh, I did grab that. Yeah, that was a nice one. That was a really substantial GWP. Like, I want to see more sets like that. All right, let me see. I got one set in the cart. I kind of want some of the new Batman sets, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to set this one out, even though I want the sushi GWP. Yeah, it's a nice GWP. You know, I can always hook you up, Travis. All right, let me see. What am I going to do here? I also have some sets I need to pick up for gifts as people. Have you ever played any of the Lego games, and are you considering the new Lego Batman later this year? I have played some of the Lego games. I've played the Lego Skywalker Saga. I remember playing that as a kid. I have not, or I don't have any plans to play the new Lego Batman game. The Model T is already out of stock. What? No way. Really? What did they put up? 5? Oh my God, it is out of stock. What's up with that? That's weird. Wow, of all the sets, the one we just talked about, that's crazy. Do you think Lego will make Pokemon minifigs? Yes, absolutely. I do. I think they're going to try to make everything they can think of. Like, they're going to try to make buildable figures, or not try, but I could see them making buildable figures, minifigs, play scale sets, microfig sets, all kinds of stuff. The Sauron's helmet is also out of stock. What? Titan Mech is out of stock? What is happening? What? Sauron's helmet? No, there's got to be a glitch. All these sets are selling out already? Titan Mech, I mean, maybe I could understand because I know a lot of Ninjago fans were excited for this. No, this one still says available. Lloyd's Titan Mech 15th anniversary. Those other two are weird, though. Model T and Sauron's helmet. Sauron has a minifigure that was super expensive in the past. Yeah, it was in the Barad-dûr set. I don't think the Creel House is back in stock, unfortunately. Yeah, no. Creel House. No, still out of stock. Not even on back order. Still temporarily out of stock. Model T just restocked. All right, so it must have been a glitch. That's what I thought. I was like, there's no way everybody was lining up. No, it still shows out of stock on my end. Yeah, out of stock still for the Model T. Is there a minimum order for the Rakuten cashback? There is not, actually. No minimum. Helmet is still available. All right, let's go back to the Sauron helmet. If you guys see anything pop out of stock. No, I still have out of stock here on Sauron. That's weird. That's super weird. I guess more classic car folk than we expect, or a glitch. A glitch makes more sense. I mean, I don't know. I've driven past classic car shows, and I've seen hundreds of guys lined up with their cars. So maybe all those people are now into Lego. Like, I don't know. Sauron's helmet is a cheap way to get the Sauron minifig without paying for Barad-dûr. Yeah. The Otter? No! What? All the weird set. I know that Sauron is weird, but Model T, like all these off-the-wall sets. No, it still says available for me. Yeah, I still have available now for the Otters. That would have been crazy. I miss when the Lego video games were silent. You had to watch the movies to get the inside jokes. Oh, yeah. Refresh, it still says available. Piglet's birthday? All right. Does anyone agree with me that the Winnie the Pooh set is kind of creepy? I saw some people say yes in my video the other day. No, Piglet. I think there's a glitch. I think the website's glitching because Piglet says in stock for me. The smart sets are out of stock? No way. No way. Model T available for me. What is your favorite Lego theme? Oh, God, that's tough. So I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but I have other loves too. I don't know what my favorite Lego theme is. I guess it's Star Wars by default because there is no castle theme anymore. But I do love Castle. Castle's like my second love. I wish Star Wars was better. The Star Wars theme is struggling right now. I hope it makes a turnaround. The Model T goes with the Sherlock Holmes set. Oh, it does. Project Hail Mary out of stock. Ooh, why is that out of stock? Is it for real though, or is... No, it's glitching. It's glitching for whatever reason because it says, look, when you go, if you go to the home page and type it in, it's still weird though. Like, how can Lego have this many issues with their own website? So if you go to the home page and you type in Hail Mary, yeah, it looks like it's out of stock, but then you click on it. Oh no, now it's out of stock. That's weird. You guys just saw that, right? You guys just saw that it said it was in stock. It was available now. Oh, and now it's available. That's weird. Something fuzzy is going on. Got the Titan mech. Must have been a glitch. Was so worried the Lloyd DX scalpers got to it. Thanks for the advice earlier, John. Got a membership tonight. Oh, no way. 43.99C. Becoming the newest Slapshot Bricks channel member. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I am going to get with Joanna. We are going to do one of our normal monthly update live streams very soon. We got some other news to share with you guys, and I want to get the channel member board updated. Thank you so much, 43.99C. I appreciate that. Reward set picture not showing in my cart earlier. The Fortnite one? Yeah, they must be having a glitch. Pooh is out of stock. Oh, my gosh. All right, where is Winnie the Pooh? Yeah, it must be all the new stuff. The new stuff is showing up as out of stock. Michael says Pooh, Piglet, Otters, Orange Cat, all showing out of stock. Yeah, we got the Orange Cat tonight. I weirdly saw a lot of people, or I shouldn't say weirdly, but a lot of people cut me down saying that apparently this Orange Cat is not lazy, and it was great that they're doing it. So I apologize to all the Orange Cat fans out there. I still think it's a little bit lazy, but hey, if you're excited about it, you know. It's extremely creepy. We'll leave it there. Thank you, Jambo. I appreciate you backing me up on that. Orange Cat is still available. Pooh sets are definitely weird. I want an Eeyore with his stick house set. Oh, that'd be cute. Do you remember the Racers theme from back in the day? I do. I do have several old school Racers sets. I think they're over in my Speed Champions section. But yeah, I got some Racer sets. What's going on, Essie Mom? Great to see you. The Winnie Lego might be from the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie. Yeah, absolutely. Sauron shows out of stock on the list, but when I click on it, I can add to cart. Yeah, I think that's the glitch tonight. It's showing out of stock initially, like on the home page, but when you click and you refresh, then yeah, you're able to buy it. And Scoops, the upscaled spaceman to get the GWP. Great night. There you go, 43. That's amazing. I picked up the Darth Vader's TIE Fighter Smart Play set. There you go, Dave. Model T is back to out of stock. All right, let's check on Model T. Oh, I have it in stock on my end. So must be glitching on your homepage, Anna. Anyone else have a problem with the Insider Reward not showing up in the cart, even though it shows using your code? Yeah, Bricks and Picks. I've been seeing some other people report that glitch. So that's a bummer of an error. I know, right? Green Hair. The Lego website never glitches on release days. And you know what? The one day of the year it didn't glitch was May 4th last year. And that's when we were all expecting it to completely tank. But then we were all able to successfully check out pretty smoothly. Things went too smoothly on the 27th, so now it's aftershock glitching. Yeah, wasn't that weird? That, I mean, I guess I'm not upset about it, but I was expecting there to be like crazy chaos for the Pokemon release. And I saw a lot of people's videos saying there was no lines, no waiting at the stores, plenty of Kanto badge region GWPs. So I guess the Pokemon fans didn't show up. So it's not a good sign for Lego and the longevity of the theme, but I think it's good for us overall, just not having like hundreds of thousands of scalpers trying to come in and eat up everything. I am seeing coming soon on the Model T. You might have to refresh. Thank you, 43. I really appreciate that. What Lego set is at the top of your wanted list? Ooh. I think top of my, so I kind of have like two mental lists. So top of my wish list for retired sets is the Christmas X-Wing. I'm saving up for it. One day I will pull the trigger. I will find one for my collection. As far as like top of my wish list for like in stock, non-retired, I think Arkham Asylum is top of the wish list. But there's a lot up there at the moment. But yeah, I really want Arkham. I'm a huge DC fan. Love Batman, of course. First DC modular. I do really need and want, I don't really need it, but I really want the Avengers Tower. I don't have Avengers Tower either, but I think Arkham is just like a tad higher because from what I've heard from everybody who got Avengers Tower, it's like a very repetitive build. And I think this just looks more fun as far as like, you know, having all the villains and the Easter eggs and everything. So I've seen some really cool custom designs that people have added onto this, like making an underground sewer for Killer Croc. I want to get this for our future city. Mills played it out, have the sewer line for Killer Croc, maybe have like a fun story play out where all the villains are escaping, and add more Bat family characters in here, because like we have Batwoman and Robin and Batwing, but I would love to throw in my own Nightwing and Batgirl, stuff like that. So and maybe add maybe build a replica of the prison van that comes with it. So I have a lot of ideas and plans for when I eventually pick up this set. Project Hail Mary showing out of stock. Oh, interesting. These items are mostly in stock if you go to the actual listing page. Yeah. Apparently Target asked for the orange cat. Oh, like the Target? Like they said, hey, can we get the orange cat? They make a Speed Racer set. No Speed Racer sets to my knowledge. There was a theme back in the day called Racers. It was kind of like the precursor to Speed Champions. Would love some minifigs based on the old Lego Rock Band video game. Yeah, that'd be cool. Good night, John. I hope you get what you want tomorrow, or should I say in a few hours? Yeah, it's going to come up quick, but I appreciate you coming out tonight, Evelyn. Thank you so much. I'm not in a rush to get anything until a sale comes. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Evelyn. There's going to be a lot of sales this year. Just like last year, I think this summer is going to be crazy with sales. Do not redeem Smart Play Hail. I'm not sure what that means. Lego Glitches, I ordered the Medieval Town Square when it had the $100 discount, and I had a ton of Insiders points to use, but after I ordered it, Lego canceled the order because it was out of stock. Oh, that's terrible. Wait, now Project Hail Mary is showing available. Yeah, I think it's glitching. What's going on, Hendo? Great to see you. Arkham should have been natural history museum size. Yeah, so ideally, this is going to sound crazy, but did you guys see what Mini Superheroes today did? He bought 2 copies of this and he inverted it. So I want to do something similar. I don't want to do the same thing, but I do want to get 2 copies of the set. God, it's going to be expensive. But I do want to get 2 copies of this and do exactly what I just did. Like have the 2 vans, have this full scale, doubled up with some extra modifications and add-ons, and add more Bat family characters and such, and play out a really fun story. So yeah, definitely. I think I'm going to shoot for 1 copy this year. I don't see it retiring. Arkham is not going to retire this year. It's still on back order. So I'm hoping for 1 copy this year, 1 copy next year, and then in 2027, hopefully I can make that monster video. And then, we should have the city up and running full steam ahead by then. We can add it to the city. So top of my wish list is the Lego bowling alley. Completely missed my chance to get it. Do you mean the Bricklink Designer Program one from back in the day? That was a beautiful set. I actually have that. I was considering building it sooner rather than later, because I actually want to upscale that one as well, and I think I have all the necessary parts for it. My brother has the Arkham set, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, Hendo just became a channel member. Thank you so much, Hendo. Hendo just celebrated 5,000 followers last night on Whatnot, had an amazing stream, and I was able to pick up some figs and parts and miscellaneous stuff. So I'm excited for my order to come in. I also want to shout out Hendo, because like I was saying earlier in the stream, you don't forget people who show kindness to you. Hendo, I walked into a stream not knowing anything. I picked up some stuff from him, and I've conversed back and forth with him. And I think he's an overall just great person. I've really enjoyed the few Whatnot streams that I've been able to catch. And I can't say that about everybody. I've walked into several Lego Whatnot streams that I didn't get a good vibe from, and didn't really like how things were presented and being sold. So if you guys are a frequent flyer on Whatnot, definitely go give Hendo a follow on there, because his streams are 100% authentic, just down-to-earth guy, selling great stuff. Very honest and upfront about what he's selling, and I like the way he runs it. It's just nice and smooth, and I think he does a great job. Hoping for a Lego Daily Planet set would be coming this year. Yeah, I thought so, especially after the Easter egg within Arkham. Arkham looks really cool, but sadly I have no room for those sets. Yeah, they do take up a lot of room, unfortunately. So I'm curious to see if Lego's going to keep pumping out these big sets. Eventually people are going to run out of room. I mean, we're lucky and we have a lot of space, but I mean, even we'll run out of room at some point, 5, 10, 15 years down the road, and then we'll be selling stuff. But here's the thing. I was thinking about the other day, I was like, man, what if we fill up this entire studio? We build the second floor. We filled up the second floor, even though we're not planning on using the entire second floor for like just Lego. But I think at a certain point, like as you go on in any collectible career, you sell things here and there. You make room for new stuff, or you use the funds from selling something to roll into your collection to buy something new. So it's just like a big cycle. I saw Max Mox make an underground sewer for it. It was so cool. Yeah, I think that's the person I'm thinking of. I saved it in my phone. I can't remember everybody's name. I try to remember everybody's name, but yeah, I really like that build. Your Instagram profile picture is different from your YouTube one on Slapshot Bricks. Is it? It might be. Oh, it's just the condensed version. Yeah, so if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, feel free to hit us up. We're actually getting close to 1,000 followers over there, which is fun. So yeah, our logo is the same. It's just, if you look at our banner on YouTube, I just took like the smaller logo that says Slapshot Bricks, and like I actually just took it just because it has Slapshot Bricks broken up vertically, because it wouldn't fit if I put Slapshot Bricks horizontally. So that's why I did it. So it's just like a subset of our bigger banner. Arkham is a nice building, might even fit in with the Icons buildings. Yeah, for sure. I hope we get an upscaled Vader minifig next. That is the rumor, White Mamba. Yeah, apparently that's coming. I can't believe Slapshot Pops is almost at 10,000 Instagram followers, which is almost the same number as you have subscribers on your Lego channel. Yeah, we grew a lot on Instagram for the Pop channel over the last few years. So I'm hoping the Lego Instagram starts getting there. But we have grown. I got like a couple hundred followers over the last few weeks. So people are definitely, I don't post enough on Instagram. I need to post more. I'm not good at short form content. So that's something that I need to continue to improve on. I like making long form. I like talking, as most of you guys can probably tell. So I can hold a live stream. I can do a long form video. But when it comes to making shorts and reels, I suck. I'm so bad at it. It's not good. I did see Mini Superheroes today. Did that. It looks great. Just wished I wouldn't have to buy 2 Arkhams. Yeah. Fun fact, Jonathan's actually one of my favorite Lego creators. I think he does a phenomenal job. The grind is real. I am really hoping to meet him at some point in the future. I think that would be really cool. I don't know how he puts out as much content as he does he has like what, technically 3 channels, like, because he does his food reviews and he does his music stuff. So yeah, he's technically got 3 channels on the Lego stuff. So yeah, props to him for working as hard as he does. When he hit 100K 2 years ago, I was like so pumped and so fired up for him, because he and Duck Bricks are 2 of my favorite people in the community. Him, actually, well, I have a bunch of favorites. I really like Duck Bricks. Shy Time is my time. Like Shy is like, he's up there. He's like top 5. Sean from ACOB, another dude I'm a huge fan of. And then yeah, Jonathan from Mini Superheroes today. Like, hopefully I'll get to meet some or all of the people I just listed at some point, throughout our Lego journey. I'm hoping I can walk into a Lego convention in the next year or 2 and just like one person knows who I am, because like people are so big in the Lego space, and rightfully so. Like, they've worked hard. They started their channel or their social media like long before we did. So I just want to like walk in and just someone go like, "Oh, are you do those like rebrickable videos?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." Like, just one person that would be cool. If it like a big convention, not like a little like mom and pop convention. Like, we did go to Brick World Chicago, that like just to fit in, like one person knew who we are. Then I'd feel like, oh, we made it. We're good. Fortnite BrickHeadz Insider Reward is tempting, but man, just picked up the mini Pokemon Center earlier this week. I need a side gig. I hear you on that, Josh. At one point, I was working 3 jobs, and like in my 20s. I mean, I'm 32, so in my 20s, I worked and worked and worked and worked, and I literally just had one job. One of my side hustles, literally just paying for Lego. Like, that's all it did. Is the Eiffel Tower really retiring this year? Eiffel Tower might be retiring. Unlike Arkham, the Eiffel Tower has been out for a while. What was Eiffel Tower? 2023? Let me look up on Brickset here. Actually, no, let me go to Brick Economy, because you can get the years quicker. Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower did have the biggest set title for a little bit. Let Let me see. Eiffel Tower. Yeah, 10,001 pieces. 10307. 10307. Landmarks Eiffel Tower. It came out November of 2022, so I was close. Yeah, I would venture to say if you want Eiffel Tower, it's retiring this year. Don't sleep on Eiffel Tower. I want to make a custom shelf to have an underground subway for my shelf city. If I could trade my mini Pokemon Center for 2 more subway cars, that would be sweet. Otherwise, I'm making it fake scale. That's pretty cool, Mary. You have a shelf city? I've always wanted to see like how people set up their cities. That's pretty awesome. I know like Shy Time is my time. He has a shelf city and he does a really good job with the space that he has. Oh, Nana Pops coming in as a channel member for 3 months. Great to see you, Nana Pops. I'm thinking about getting all the Smart Play sets and putting them away for my 8-month-old grandson. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I mean, if you get the whole wave, then you'll get at least 3, because 3 out of the 8 sets have the Smart Bricks. So yeah, he'll have a blast like building all those. I mean, he's only 8 months old, so he's got time. But yeah, Nana Pops. I would recommend maybe pick them up one by one on sale. You don't have to buy them all full price right now. I would definitely, it could be kind of fun actually, because there's 8 of them. We don't know for sure if there's more coming. Like we know there's more Smart Play and Smart Brick sets coming, but we don't know if there's more Smart Play Lego Star Wars sets coming. So I would slow roll it, honestly. I would pick up just one here and there and try to get the biggest deals and sales that you can find on them. We know they're going to be out for the next at least 2 years. By the way, I used Rakuten on my Lego order. Oh, thank you so much, Dave. Appreciate that. You probably make more than enough money off YouTube across your couple channels to buy 2 Arkhams already. Well, technically, yes. But here's the thing. So I mean, YouTube doesn't pay like super well. Hope you guys know that. You know, I'm very fortunate to be in the position that we're in right now. But here's the thing, like, all right, so give me an example. Like if I was to buy 2 Arkhams, that would be my entire content budget for the month. But here's the thing, like what I want to do with the Arkham sets, I really only have one video in mind. So at least where we are right now, I cannot afford to sink all of our money into one video because I need to make our content budget last throughout the month. So anything that I need, like if I want to buy a new Castle t-shirt or order a set or order parts from Bricklink or make an order from Pab, or, you know, let's say I want to go to, like, tomorrow we're going to a Lego store, like I got to make sure I account for the gas that I'm going to put in my car because technically that's a business trip for Slapshot Bricks to go to the Lego store. And then, you know, if we get breakfast or if we buy any sets tomorrow, which we plan on doing, like all of these come into play with our content budget. So that's why Joanna and I sit down a couple days before the end of the month and we work out the schedule and what we want to do for next month. Like for instance, I have a video dropping tomorrow with some custom upscaled baby sets, if you guys don't know what I mean. So like here, I'll give you guys a little preview. So in tomorrow's video, I make 8 custom classic upscaled babies, not just space, classic upscaled babies. And this video cost me roughly, I think like $100 in parts. And that's taking into effect, that's just the parts I had to order. Like I'm not factoring in for the parts that we already have in our parts collection because these are already here. Like technically this is a sunk cost. All the parts we currently own, we've already paid for them. They're already here. So we don't factor this into the monthly budget. Now, if I go on Facebook Marketplace and I buy a bulk lot of parts that somebody's selling, then that gets factored into our monthly content budget. So it's all a game of like juggling and shuffling. I took a risk. I'll tell you guys this. I took a huge risk on the Mack truck video that I did because that set, that build, I think I put it in the video. It cost me like $100-something for the parts and stickers that I needed. And thankfully, I mean, that video blew up, as some of you guys may know. And in that video has 135,000 views. That is the best performing piece of long form content that I've ever made in my life. And yeah, it did make back. It actually made double what I spent. So that was cool. But I can't look at that as an everyday occurrence. Like that is technically it's an outlier. It's a fluke. It just hit the algorithm and we got lucky. This video that I throw up tomorrow with the little space babies here, probably not going to get 100,000 views. Might not even get 10,000 views. Might get 2,000 views. So it's like we have to be really careful because YouTube and social media is unpredictable. Like you can put your heart and soul into a project and sometimes people just don't want to watch. But then you could throw up a video that, like, I've had videos that I put not that much effort into and I was just like, man, I really want to talk about Bricklink today. And then boom, like the video will get like 15,000, 20,000 views. And you're like, oh, I guess a lot of other people wanted to talk about Bricklink today. So it's just, you really never know. And that's why we're so strategic and we're so careful, because until the channel gets bigger or until we're able to bring in more funds, you know, we're just being very careful. But even though, like, even if the channel gets huge, right, God willing, and we start bringing in a lot more money, like, we still have a lot of costs. Like, we haven't bought tables for the city yet. I still need more shelving units for along the wall. You know, we're planning on putting a bathroom here in the studio. Like, there's a lot of things that still need to be paid for. So we're still going to be careful with our money, no matter how much we make. But I could talk about like content strategy and that kind of stuff all day because it is so important. Yeah, Hendo, yeah, we got to talk for sure. Absolutely. Any insight to when the Natural History Museum may be coming back in stock? I hope I didn't miss out on it for my city. Oh, I didn't know. Is it on back order? The Natural History Museum? I didn't even realize. Oh my gosh, it's out of stock. Temporarily out of stock. Is this a retiring set? 10326? It might be because last year we saw 2 modulars leave. Yeah, I would venture to say this is probably going to be retiring this year. Last year we lost the Jazz Club and what was the other one that retired? The Boutique Hotel. That's right. Boutique Hotel and Jazz Club retired. Oh, but this was technically the 2024 modular because Lego screwed up on this. They tried to get greedy and they dropped this in December of 23 when this should have been released on January 1st, 2024. So 2024, 2025, 2026. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance it could retire. It's a toss-up. It could retire, or they could extend it. I mean, if it's out of stock and people are buying it, they might extend it. Now with modulars and some of the bigger sets, like you can't go with the 2-year rule. It seems like now they're extending sets like 3 or 4 years. So that's why with this having a 3-year shelf life at the end of 2026, they could extend it 1 more year, or they could not. We'll see. Whatnot is the only platform that I do not have an account with. Yeah, that's fine. It's not for everybody. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Whatnot, but you know, you still got to be careful on any platform. eBay, Macari, you know, there's good sellers and bad sellers on every platform. Yeah, of course, Hendo, absolutely. Arkham Asylum is on my wish list for hopefully purchasing around June, double points on or Black Friday. Yeah, highly recommend. Always waiting for double points. I'm right there with you, Mary. If I do pick up the Arkham at some point this year, it's definitely going to be on double points. High cash back from Rakuten, you know, good GWPs and such. Jambo says, thanks for the hang, John. Always love to see that your subscriber and view count are similar to me. That means real fans are watching and enjoying your content and appreciating your hard work. Thank you, Jambo. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm working my butt off. But can I tell you guys, like, I'm working hard, but this is one of those things where I feel like right now, and I hope it doesn't change, I feel like the harder I work, the more fun I'm having. And that's why, like, I won't do every daily content. I don't want to do daily content. I don't want this to ever feel like a job. Like, we do depend on this channel for income to pay some of our bills. But like, you know, we use a lot of electricity here in the studio. We've had the heat going quite a bit, you know, so like we have costs that, like, I need to make a certain amount of money every single month to break even. But at the same time, like, I don't want to look at that and be like, okay, I want to make, you know, X amount of money and that will make me happy, because then if I don't make that amount of money, I won't be happy. So it's just, every month has just been exciting because I've been trying new things. You know, some things have done very well, some things haven't done very well. So the things that haven't done very well, like, I'm trying to tweak, and it's like, all right, how can I take this idea or this series? Like, for instance, I did a space video, the city space video last month. Didn't do very well. Didn't get a lot of reception from you guys. Completely okay. Like, I don't want anybody to watch. Like, don't watch what you don't want to watch. I did get a lot of good feedback with the Star Wars videos that I've posted so far, especially with the turbo tank build that I did. What was that, in like November? And then I just did the ARC 170 UCS alternate build. Both those videos did very well, got tremendously good feedback. And a lot of you guys have said, hey, I want more Star Wars videos. And I'm like, I'm all about it. Like, let's go. But here's the thing. Like, I don't like to rush content. I want to take my time, do it right. I am very particular about the editing and everything, the thumbnail. So I don't like rushing content, and I don't want to rush out content if I can help it. There might be some days where I'm just running a little bit late and I'm like, all right, I got to figure this, I got to speed this up. I can't go as slow as I normally do. But at the end of the day, I just don't want this to be a job. So I really appreciate, or at least I don't want it to feel like a job. So I really appreciate all the positive feedback from the community so far. Yeah, the Bricklink bowling alley. That's how I heard about Bricklink, by missing out on that awesome set. Funny enough, I missed out on it too, and I was able to meet somebody in the collecting community who threw one up for sale, and I just happened to intercept it, and I was able to get it for a really good deal. So, and they built it, and I have it. They parted it out, broke it down for me, and everything. So that's another thing too. Like, do not be afraid to buy sets used. Like. And the person that I bought this from, good friend, Mike, he said he only built it once, put it back in the box, and sold it to me. Second floor of the studio could be for the Funko Pop channel. It's actually not. We have the studio in the house for the Funko Pop channel. No, the second floor of the garage will be a continuation of Slapshot Bricks / well, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to put up there as well. We do want to put maybe a bedroom up there. But no, it's going to be a continuation. It's probably going to be, once we get it to where we want to get it. Right now, it's just storage for all the extra Lego sets and some other miscellaneous life stuff we have. But yeah, it runs the whole length of the studio, so it's huge up there. It's just there's no lighting, and it's very dingy. It's not nice like the first floor, so that's why I haven't done much filming up there. Because sometimes people ask, they're like, "Oh, where do the stairs go? Like, what's the second floor look like?" And I'm like, it just looks like an abandoned warehouse, attic. Like, it doesn't look good. Not yet, at least. Yeah, Hendo is Hendo_bricks on Whatnot. Got the Maersk ship, Kevin and Doug, and the Japan restaurant GWP. There you go, Mr. Fluffy. Where did I pick up? Dave, I'm still contemplating. I'm thinking about getting the Rexy Technic set. It's on back order, but I've been really wanting that one. We'll see. Is Rakuten legit? I've heard great things about it, but just want to be sure. Yeah, Rakuten is 100% legit. I've been using Rakuten for over 10 years. I actually started using it when they were under their previous name, which was Ebates. And they're the only company that we're actually working with right now. I can tell you guys this, I will never endorse a product or service that I personally do not use myself. So that's why I endorse Rakuten and support you guys using it. It's literally free money. There's no strings attached. You sign up with our link, you get the $50 bonus. And yeah, the only thing with Rakuten that sometimes trips people up is they think that they'll get the money right away. You get the money on a quarterly payout. So it's either a direct deposit, check, or a PayPal deposit. I do the PayPal deposit. It's the fastest way. And the next payout is on May 15th. So we just had the first payout of the year on February 15th. So it's February, May, and then was it May, June? Was it August, and then October or November? One of those. But yeah, it's you get paid out 4 times a year. So you should go to Brick World Chicago. I would love to go to Brick World Chicago. It's not in the cards this year. Sophia is only 2 going on 3 months old. So no big Lego conventions for us for this year. But yeah, at some point. Oh my God, am I 20 minutes behind in the chat? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. All right, let me speed up here. I'm so sorry, guys. I can say from experience, Avengers Tower is a daunting task, but if you can get past the windows, it's worth it. Lots of empty spaces for superhero minifigs. Yeah, it's definitely one that I'm going to be picking up for sure. Although the upscaled Vader will not only have to have his saber, but a giant cape piece as well. We can only hope. Apparently, it's going to be double what the regular upscaled minifigures are going to cost, so I'm not thrilled about that. No big Lego conventions for us this year. I might try to go to, I know there's a couple local ones here in PA, but none of the big ones, like no Brick Slopes, no Brick World Chicago, no Brick Fair Virginia, nothing like that. I'm not really good at vlog videos yet, still learning all the techniques. Yeah, it's a learning process for sure. Come to the GR Brick World in the fall. I would love to. Not this year, though. I'd like to meet Tiago and John. Oh, well, that's very kind, Grizzly Bees. If you're talking about like the Tiago, that's I should not be in that sentence. Like, he is like legendary. I'm just like noob. But I appreciate that. Did everyone else's Lego store have a ton of stock for the Pokemon sets? I got the big one with the GWP, no problem this afternoon. Yeah, it seems like that's the thing. That's the consensus. Oh, thank you, Velvet. You answered that question a while ago. Could be very uncomfortable sleeping on the Eiffel Tower set. Oh, yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Anyone else considering getting rid of their living room furniture to make space for a bigger city? Just me? Yeah. Oh, man, it's tough finding space for all these big sets. Hey, John, what is your white whale set? Mine is the old fishing store, though I suppose I need to order replacement pieces for all the brittle brown. Well, I can tell you this. Joanna actually has the old fishing store over on the table over there. I think we've only lost like 2 pieces from that set. Most of them have held up pretty well. My white whale set is the 2019 Christmas X-Wing, the employee gift. But my second white whale, I kind of alternate between the two, is the Technic V22 Osprey that was canceled. I really want that one too. Oh, I forgot to mention that Smart Play Darth Vader tie. It's my first Lego set I've purchased for me. I've purchased Lego sets as gifts for people in the past. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, Dave. I'm so excited for you. You have to let me know how that build is and if you enjoy it and everything. I'm excited to hear your thoughts and opinions on that. Welcome to the rabbit hole. I really want a proper Lego room. At the moment, I just have all of my Lego in my bedroom. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? I think Upscale Babies is going to do very well. I can't wait to see it. Oh, thank you, Nana Pops. I've got some pretty good ones here. Like, you know, just saying. Got some pretty good ones. I hope you guys like them. I worked really hard, and it's a fun video. Be really cool to have the big T-Rex skeleton set to display on my shelf. Yeah, absolutely. Did anyone get the BrickHeadz reward to show in cart, or did you just check out? Yeah, apparently there was an issue with that tonight. What's going on, Justin? If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Yeah, that is very true. But if you don't love what you do, then it can become excruciating. But yeah, absolutely, Velvet. I'm very grateful to be where I am in life. Had to make a lot of sacrifices and had a hard road, honestly, to get to this point. We're not out of the woods yet, but you know, it's one of those things, like, you got to be really grateful for what you do have, and you know, you just keep working on to improve the other stuff in your life that you're maybe not be exactly super thrilled with. I didn't show my cart, but took the points I just checked. Oh, nice. I like everybody being so kind to each other in the chat too. Yeah, I figured the code would still be linked to the order, but wasn't sure. Yeah, it was a little weird tonight. Don't know what I hope the next modular is going to be. I take a big apartment with some interesting neighbor minifigs. I want to see something like out of the box. I mean, obviously we all want a post office, a hospital, but I don't know. Like, give us something weird. Like, give us like a modular circus or something. I don't know. Give us like a stadium and like a rock concert, but the rock band is all werewolves or something. I don't know. Like, I feel like they could just be more creative sometimes with the stories that go with the sets. Lego's an escape. Lego is fun. Keep it real. Keep it relaxed, and the fans will follow. Exhibit A and Midnight Saturday release. Yeah, absolutely. Free Reign XX. And that's why, like, I really hope that you guys are enjoying the content that I put out, because I was actually just talking to another creator a couple days ago, and we were just talking shop, going back and forth, and he was talking about where he wants to take his channel, and just asking me about our channel and our experience on YouTube here so far. And I just told him, I was like, you just got to be yourself. Like, you can't worry about what other people are doing. And I hope you guys get that vibe from me. Like, I want to do some different stuff. I'm trying to come up. Actually, I don't even have to try. Like, I have all these other ideas that I haven't seen out there. So now it's just like, how do I take these ideas, figure out if they're financially feasible, time-wise feasible, and then, you know, create it and put it up on the channel and see if it's well received. Like Mack Truck, perfect example. Like, as soon as Austin, I was talking to him back in December, and he and I were going back and forth, and he messaged me, and he showed me the picture of the Mack Truck, and I was like, dude, I want to review that. Like, I want to build that. I want to put lightning in it. I am so fired up. Like, I love cars. Like, yes, like, I want to be the first person to build that and get it up on YouTube. And Joanna was a huge help. We got the stickers ordered. We parted out everything. Like, also, people don't realize, I'm sure some of you realize, but it is tough, like, parting out stuff for customs. Like, it takes a while. And then if you don't have something, you got to make the BrickLink orders, and you got to figure out, you know, which BrickLink sellers you can save some money from and which ones are too expensive and everything. So, like, the Mack truck video was like 2 months in the making. And we have other videos like that where we're 2 weeks into the process, a month into the process, 6 weeks into the process. So everything is planned, everything takes time, and you know, that one was a huge success. And now that we've had that success, it's like, all right, how can we replicate that again? Like, what did we do right with that video so that we can make more interesting videos that are well received by the community like that, and fun? I had so much fun with that, like doing the little Owen Wilson impersonation in the beginning of the video. Like, I thought that was funny. And then I got scared for like 10 seconds when I was editing it. I was like, oh man, are people going to think this is lame? But I mean, then a lot of you guys said it was really funny, and I was like, all right, perfect. You know, just a little bit of a humor, not overkill, not too much to where it's cheesy, but just a little bit. So it's enjoyable. So I was going to get Gringotts this year. It's retired in North America. Yeah. What's up with that? Gringotts. Super weird. Yeah, sold out. It was supposed to retire this year, I thought, but it retired early last year. What is Rakuten? So Rakuten, actually, you can see it right here. It is a free cashback service. They're partnered with hundreds of retailers, and Lego happens to be one of them. So basically, you make your order after you sign up to Rakuten, like normal, on Lego's website, and you get free cash back. So cash back is just if you spend a certain amount. Like, I use $100 because $100 is just a really easy example. So they have 7.5% cash back right now. So for every 100, for example, that you spend, you will earn $7.50 back. And it's real money that you can extract when you get paid out, and you can use it. It's not like credits. Like, Joanna for a while thought Rakuten was like credits that you had to use like on Lego again. And I was like, no, it's real money. Like, when I showed her the checks that we were getting several years back, she was like, oh, this is actual money. Like, it's no strings attached. Rakuten makes their money from advertising and from their partnerships with retailers like Lego. So that's how they make their money. Did I get the Lloyd Mech? No, I did not. I was not gunning for it, though. Anyone know if Brick Fair has found or has figured out their venue problem? Yeah, I heard they had some issues there. I almost always get Rakuten payments back rejected by Lego and other shops. So this is something that some people deal with. Seville Bricks 5819, just reach out to their customer service. Their customer service is amazing. If there are any issues with any of your Rakuten payouts, you just fill out their little form. You put in your name, order number, how much you spent, and then sometimes they do require a screenshot of your receipt. And every time I've reached out to their customer service, they've always credited my account. So as long as you have all those like pieces of information, if you don't have any of the pieces, they will probably kick back your order. I guess it really doesn't matter when we get our sets. I thought for sure it would be till December. The Disney Castle was 10 years. Gringotts is a way better set. Yeah, Gringotts is weird. Super weird. I don't know what's going on there. Like you, I'd also be in for an NHL Stanley Cup set. Variations of teams with minifigs could be epic. Man, I agree. All right, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's down for a Stanley Cup. I'm new to Lego. If I'm looking at buying Lego lots on Facebook Marketplace, what's a fair price to pay by the pound or for a large tote? So, all right, this is a tough one, Brute Squad. Well, welcome to the community. So I don't pay very much, but it depends on the lot. So like this last lot that I bought, I think it was 30 pounds and I got it for $180. So I don't know what that math is. But here's the thing, like if the person they set the price first, right? And you can always negotiate, go back and forth with most people. Some people go, no, price is firm. But I went and picked up a lot a couple years back and it had minifigures in it. And I went and I started going through the pieces and all the minifigures were fake. So immediately our agreed upon price was out the door. And I was like, I'm not paying. I forget what it was that we had agreed upon. But immediately I was like, all these figs are fake. And here's the other thing too. Like if you just go over the lot for like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, you find a fake part, one fake Lego, like when I say fake, like a non-Lego piece, that is an immediate indicator that there is going to be a significant amount of fake or non-Lego pieces in that lot. So that's why I say it depends. I don't really I can't really give you like a set number, because here's the other thing too. Like for Technic, I actually pay less for Technic in bulk lots because Technic is not very usable for the most part, unless you're building a lot of Technic sets. But at the moment, we're not building a lot of custom Technic sets. We're building a lot of just regular custom stuff. So modulars, BrickHeadz, castles, vehicles, and they have some Technic in it. So I don't need a lot of Technic right now. And sometimes Technic has a lot of molded pieces that are specifically designed for one or a handful of sets. They're not really pieces that you can use again and again and again, like system parts. So I would just pay whatever you're comfortable with paying, but just be on the lookout for non-Lego mixed in, because a lot of people don't know. They just think that Mega and Panacea and Lumi bricks, like they think it's all Lego, like all brick built stuff is Lego, when obviously it's not. So it's kind of just, you got to play it by ear. I got a lot of ineligible status from Rakuten. I don't understand. Just reach out to their customer service. Their customer service has always been great, as long as you prove, hey, I bought this. Here's my order number. Here's the total. Here's the date that I bought it on. Like, they've been amazing. Like, I've gotten stuff credited every single time I've reached out to them. Did you get the BrickHeadz code to work? I still can't get it to work. I personally didn't try, but I saw some people say they did get it to work. I'm not saying having Lego in my bedroom is bad. I'm just running out of space, and it's hard to use my desk for school stuff, animating, building, and streaming. Also, Lego rooms just look amazing. Lego rooms do look amazing. But I will say this, like, I'm 32. My first Lego space as an adult in my 500 square foot apartment in New York City was one shelf, and then moved into a larger apartment space. And then Joanna and I got, we rented a house for 3 years, and we had a small basement for our Lego space. And now we're here. So it's like, you just kind of like move up in life. So just because you have a bedroom right now doesn't mean you can't have, more space in the future. You just got to make the best of the space you have, and more space will come if you want it. I'm so thankful my wife is giving up her office space to be the guest room. So now I can have the craft/Lego room, so I can redo my plan for the building shelving project. Oh, there you go, Mary. That's awesome. Did you see the new Easter GWP? Another promo I'm going to skip, though. The $80 price point isn't bad. I saw them leaked. I didn't see the official price point reveal. Gringotts is also a great build. Yeah, I've heard that. Gringotts still on back order in England. Interesting. Set doesn't come up in cart. Checked out anyway. Went to test the code. It doesn't work, so it's linked to the order. Might reach out tomorrow to confirm. Yeah, it's another thing too. Reach out to Lego's customer service. They're great as well. You said you're in PA. I'm in Pittsburgh. I subscribed about 3 weeks ago to your channel. Oh, welcome to the channel, Dave. You're in Pittsburgh, so you're on the other side of the state. You're about 6-7 hours away from us. Although we do want to get out there at some point, because there's some Lego stores over there, and I do want to go to Steel City Comic-Con at some point. But welcome to the channel, Dave. I appreciate you, fellow Pennsylvanian. Do you know if the Lieber crane is retired now? She's been sold out since November. I think it is, unfortunately. We got super lucky. We got that one literally at the buzzer. Yeah, it's retired. Oh, it's retired, but I will say this. It's not going. It looks like it's going for under retail. eBay has a few of them for $630, $625. It was retail $700, so it's not going for retail, which is good. Just found out today that my Rakuten is also on Lowe's, so when I do my big Murphy bed project and shelves, that will rack up. Yeah, we did that so we used Rakuten like crazy. Like, I'm sure maybe you guys have seen in my videos and such, like I've talked about how we've racked up like $13,000, $14,000 worth of cash back over the last 10 years. That's because all of our military moves, when we had to buy boxes and rent trucks and stuff, like Rakuten has partnered with some weird people. Like, we rented budget trucks 2 years ago when we moved to Pennsylvania, and it was all through Rakuten. We had like $1,000 in budget trucks, and we got like, it probably doesn't sound like much, but we got like $30-$40 back in cash back per truck that we rented, which was fantastic. 2 or 3 pounds I find for beginners. Yeah, $2 or $3 a pound. I mean, yeah, that's pretty fair. But like I said, it all depends on the lot. If it's coming from a collector and you can tell like it's all like washed and good quality, like not scratched. Or that's the other thing too. Like I find so many pieces that are broken in a lot of Facebook lots sometimes, and it's just like cracks and stuff, and it's like and it's fine in a way because it's like, all right, this Lego was loved. Like people play with it, they enjoyed it, but at the same time, like I find studs all the time, like cracked studs, and I'm like, all right, I can't use this, whatever. When do you see the insiders points you get for tonight's purchase? You will get them when they ship, actually, which the set should ship in like 2 or 3 days, and then you'll get your points. I never buy huge lots, but the time I bought bulk on Marketplace, it was a container, brick, and it was worth the $20 just for the container. It also took a double washing. Be prepared for that. Yeah, it's another good point, Mary. All right, so Mary brings up a good point. Not only just about the washing, but, and this is kind of like one of my buying bulk hacks. So I have bought bulk, and then for whatever price I bought, right? And then I have actually then taken the container that it came in, like the Rubbermaid bin or storage bin or whatever it is. If it's a nice one or something decent that can be used again, we'll wash it out, wipe it down with some wipes or whatever, and we'll resell that. And it's like, if you could sell that bin, like I sold a bunch of bins last summer for like $50, and like person came immediately, and they were all bins that I had gotten for, like, not for free, but like they came with the bulk lots that I had bought over the last few years, and it was like, boom, $50 back on your Lego bulk lot. So yeah, that's a really good tip, Mary. My bedroom is also my Lego room / studio, and I honestly really like it that way because I can build Lego and fill content and then go to bed immediately after I'm done for the night. I like it that way. Yeah, it's funny that you bring that up, Bricktastic. So that is the biggest reason as to why we bought this house, because I did not want an offsite studio. I wanted something that I could walk to, and we got really lucky with this house. Like right now, we're not right now, but the garage is 100 feet from the house at all times. So if something's wrong with the baby, or if Joanna needs me, like I can run back to the house right away and go check on everybody, and then come back and pick up where I left off. Put up my Lego City in my bro's 100-gallon fish tank. You can fit 7 modules in it. Nice. Declusionist Game. I'll catch you guys later. Have fun and hope you get what you're looking for. Thank you, Declusionist Game. Anyone get Pokemon Training Center? We were able to secure it the other night. My marriage has been on the ropes due to me washing bulk in our basement bathroom. Ooh. Hopefully it's not on the ropes just for that. But just, you got to make sure you got to clean the bathroom a little extra harder, Having an actual full Lego room would be nice though, but I feel it would make it hard for me to go to bed, and I'd spend my whole life in there. Yeah, I get it. I've like time like flies. Like whenever I come in here and I want to get something done, I feel like time just goes by like 5 times as fast. So yeah, I completely get that. Oh, you're joking. All right, good. I was worried there for a minute. I was like, I didn't want to like laugh it off in case you really were on the fritz with your wife or whatever. But I'm glad that it was a complete joke. But speaking of going to bed, I think I am going to do the same thing. I think I'm struggling with what I'm going to buy because I'm not thinking straight, and I'm just like talking to the chat here, and I need to get some sleep. I got to check on the baby, make sure everybody's good, and then we got to get up in a couple hours and go to the Lego store. So I got a video that I'm going to be getting up early tomorrow to edit, so I have that posted on the channel tomorrow, and then we should have the Lego store video, hopefully, if I'm able to get some good footage, posted for Monday. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Another very successful live stream. Congratulations to everybody who picked something up this evening. If you didn't, that's completely okay. Everything that dropped this evening will be going on sale at some point in the future. But I'm going to finish up my order right now, and then I'm going to go to bed so I can be well rested for tomorrow night's Lego store trip. Super excited. But yeah, smash the like button on the way out. A huge shout out to everybody who watches the stream on the replay. Anybody who does, please drop a comment down below in the comment section, because I always love seeing everybody who watches on the replay. It means a lot. But thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Officially surpassed 9,000 subscribers, and I'm super fired up about it. So you guys are the best. As always, don't stop shooting until you score, and we'll see you guys very soon. I can't believe it's March. This is wild.